Hi guys, hi everyone. So let's start maybe by saying what is not business design in Domus Academy. For sure is not a light business school for designer, and for sure is not a light design school for business people. We can say that it's a fairly new venture based on the application of design process to the frame of new business. As Davide said, this is the structure of an year in Domus. This is the case of business design. We have 4 modules. Every time there is a phase in which there is the course and a phase in which there is the workshop. In our case, there are 2 core workshops that are in the specific entrepreneurship through design and product strategy. Then there is the free workshop, in which basically we collaborate with other master courses, and that's actually fundamental for the multidisciplinary process. The open, let's say, workshop for business design are strategic brand management and digital communication, as you can see, all focused in the business area, and identity design and experience design. Then there is the last workshop in which there is this new adventure called New Project. Is a kind of thesis in which students are asked to work on their own project. So they will be back to the master in business, to the class of business design, and work together in launching maybe a new innovative project. As Davide said, we always collaborate with the company workshop by workshop. So for the students is a value basically to have this experience, and every time different experience. Here, as you can see, there are different names of company with who we collaborate in this last, let's say, year and a half. As you can see, there are names as Kickstarter and Italian Independent. Actually, I will show exactly 2 project from this collaboration. Then brand like Coca-Cola, Technogym, Condé Nast, Bombay Sapphire, Technogym, Viking Cruise, I mean all brands that are well recognized. Here there are 2 examples of our alumni. As Davide said, we have alumni all over the world. That's Patrick. He graduated in 2008. At the moment, he's a brand design manager in Nestlé. And Mehar, she's a strategist. At the moment, she's working in AKQA, that is one of the strongest agencies here in Milan. As I said, I would love to jump into show you some examples, some workshop. The first one is entrepreneurship through design. This workshop was in collaboration with the Kickstarter. I'm sure all of us know what is Kickstarter, but just, I mean, for who don't know, Kickstarter is a funding platform for creative projects. So here, the main aim was basically this topic of investor and entrepreneur, so the new figure of a designer. In business design, I mean, in all the workshop, we try to have this strategic approach in which, first of all, we start with the research and a deep analysis in order to define a new concept, so generate a big idea. And then from this starting point, we go through the different phases of production, so from branding to product to strategy. And in this specific case, actually, there was also a Kickstarter strategy to launch the project on the platform. As you can see, this is very innovative as a starting point for a research. Why? Because the students start with an hashtag research through all the social media, all the social platforms. And the starting point was actually on-plant, indoor garden, and urban gardening through the style of minimal and home decor. So the big idea, basically, after this first phase of research was how can we give people the opportunity to grow a plant without any knowledge, any space, and, I mean, time. So the basic idea to grow a plant is basically light, seed, and water, as we all know. But from this starting point, basically we naming the project and the brand. Let's say now the brand is called Lucid. That is a combination actually between all the different aspects, of growing a plant. Now, the goal, the objective of this workshop was actually, as I said before, helping people to establish simple yet meaningful connection between nature inside an urban context, even if you don't know how to treat plants, even if you don't have any kind of experience. So this one is a kind of inspirational mood board with the defined style of the future product. Doing research, we realized that the easiest seed to grow is the chia seed. And again, also in the research phase, we discovered this process that is actually combining recyclable paper together with water and put it seed. We were able to create this shape. And I mean, when you put a little bit of water and put this shape out of the windows, it starts to grow. And that was actually the big idea of the project, the simple way to grow a plant without any knowledge. So we jump here in the product, let's say. It's very minimal, it's perfect to put it on your desk, and to put a bit of water, a bit of air, and it grows by itself. As I anticipate, this also was the price strategy for Kickstarter platform in order to get the pledge, let's say. So that's all for the first workshop. I don't know if we have any question, or I can jump. Okay, I jump on the next workshop. That is the product strategy. Actually, product strategy is the second core workshop, as I said, of business design. It was in collaboration with Italian Independent. This time, what we asked the student was, together with the company, of course, is how actually which one can be the best, the better co-branding for Italian Independent at that time. So we start always with this strategic process in which we analyze the brand, we analyze the value. Through different tools, we understand the position of the brand in the market compared to the competition. Then, of course, the target, it was made by millennials and Generation Z. And also the target segmentation and the price range, in order to have a clear idea of how the brand is positioned based on the product in the market. We jump into trend research, and from that we perceive that at the moment the best brand to propose to Italian Independent for a co-branding was Off-White. That, I mean, 1 year ago actually was this workshop, was quite a new brand. So we start to analyze the brand, the color palette, the material, the furniture, and again, through a positioning map, we realized that doing this kind of collaboration, Italian Independent can achieve a more, let's say, street style culture appearance, more than a fashion trendy appearance, the one that we have it before. So that's the way Off-White communicate. So we really went in deep to analyze also Off-White brand managed by Virgil Abloh. That's the product line. And I mean, why this collaboration? No, the strong aspect of Italian Independent, that is this sunglasses brand with this fantastic expertise in innovation of material and know-how, together with, let's say, street culture, style, and philosophy of Off-White. So what do we get from this collaboration? For sure, a new positioning, a new exposure, and a new visibility. So that's the base of the co-branding project. So attracting a new customer segment, expand the market of luxury good, and acknowledge the made in Italy process, production process. What do we do with which kind of project? Of course, was a sunglasses capsule collection, and this is the just under construction phase before showing you the final render of the project. Again, some behind the scene, and here we are. That was the first sunglasses. That's the second one. and that's also another one that is part of the capsule collection. As you can see, the identity is very strong as the two strong brand identity. This is also another render, and yes, this is another render mockup. And this is all the capsule collection. As you can see in this project, that is basically what you can see also in other projects that we do here in business design. The collaboration between different students make the project special. So here there were students from visual brand design, product design, interior, of course, business and interaction. And you can see from the final result that it's complete. It's a product that is 360-degree design oriented. And that's, yeah, we just also define a digital strategy to launch the capsule collection through the digital platform.